Okay, so similar example, but this time I'm going to give you a trig example. Let's find the 100th derivative. Right, so let's find the symbol for it is f bracket 100 x for the function f at x. Let's say a cosine of 3x. Okay. Again, we're not going to do this 100 times. We have to find the pattern. So let's see. First derivative is going to be minus sine of 3x, but you got to chain it by 3. Second derivative, let's leave the minus 3 at the front. This time it's going to be cosine of 3x chained by another 3 at the front. Again, I'm just going to leave it in exponent form because I'm trying to discover a pattern here. Third derivative, right? The pattern I clearly see right now is that sine, right? If it's cosine, change to sine, sine changes to cosine, and the power of 3 increases by 1. But let's just do 1 or maybe 2 more. Okay, so let's do it again, and we have cosine. If you differentiate that, we get a minus 3 sine of 3x. So now actually what happens, right? It turns back into being positive. If I did this one more time, okay, so after the third derivative, use this bracket with number. You get 3 cubed. This is going to be cosine of 3x times by another 3. Okay, stays positive, but you know that if you differentiate this one more time, it's going to turn back into negative. Okay, so if you have the 100th derivative, it alternates from sine, cosine, and the even ones gets cosine. So it's the odd derivative gets sine, right? So it's clearly going to be cosine of 3x. And when it's power of 4, it's 3 to the power of 4. Sorry, not power of 4. When it's the fourth derivative, you get power of 4. Third derivative, power of 3. So you get 3 to the power of 100 here. Question is it going to be positive or negative? And the pattern is a bit different. It's negative, negative, positive, positive, but then it becomes negative, negative, positive. So the pattern repeats every 4 times. You have to clearly see that. And this is always going to be the case with these multiple trig ones, okay, multiple trig. So you have to figure out, well, how many groups of 4 are there in 100? Because we're going to differentiate 100 times. Let's do the traditional long division. You get 2, 8, 20. But there's exactly 25 groups, right? So it's going to fall on the very last number. And the last number is positive, so the answer is positive. If I asked you to find the 100th one derivative, note that it would have been negative, because we would fall right here. Okay?